Max was working a normal job, earning okay money. Nothing crazy. But every single month, his bank account looked the same. $200, $300, sometimes even less. And no matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't cross $5,000 in savings. Meanwhile, he kept hearing people online say things like, just save $100,000. Just invest early. Just build wealth. And Max was like, bro, I can't even save $5,000. If that sounds like you, then yeah, this video is going to hit hard. My name is Max, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, investing, and how people actually build wealth in the real world. If you're someone who feels stuck saving money, keeps restarting from zero, or just can't seem to build real financial momentum, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. The real problem. Challenge assumption. Here's the thing, most people think the hardest part of building wealth is getting rich. It's not. The hardest part is saving your first $5,000. And that sounds crazy, right? Because logically, saving $100,000 should be harder than saving $5,000. But in reality, it's the opposite. The reality check. Stats plus truth. According to multiple financial surveys in the US, nearly 60% of people can't handle a $1,000 emergency. The average savings for people under 35 is often less than $5,000. And a huge percentage of people live paycheck to paycheck. So if you're struggling, you're not bad with money. You're just stuck in a system that makes saving the first $5,000 insanely difficult. Here's what most people don't realize. Saving your first $5,000 isn't a math problem. It's a psychology problem. Let me explain. Psychology number 1, no momentum. When Max had $300 saved, saving another $200 didn't feel exciting. It felt slow. Painfully slow. But here's the truth, when you have $0, every dollar feels like pressure. When you have $5,000, every dollar feels like progress. That's a completely different mindset. Psychology number 2, life keeps resetting. You look, you finally saved $1,000. Then, car repair, minus $400. Medical bill, minus $300. Random expense, minus $200. Boom. Back to almost zero. This is why people feel like, what's the point of saving? Psychology number 3, no visible growth. Let's do simple math. If Max saves $200 per month, after 1 month, $200. After 3 months, $600. After 6 months, $1,200. That doesn't feel life-changing. So people quit. But this is where it gets really interesting. The turning point. Once Max hit $5,000, everything changed. Not magically, but structurally. Why $5,000 changes everything. 1. You stop living in survival mode. Before $5,000, every expense equals stress. Every bill equals panic. After $5,000, you breathe. You think clearly. You stop making desperate decisions. 2. You unlock investing power. Now you're not just saving. You can start investing. Let's say Max invests $5,000 with a 10% annual return. Year 1 to $5,500. Year 5 to approximately $8,000. Year 10 to approximately $13,000. Now imagine adding monthly investments. That's where real wealth begins. 3. Your identity changes. This is huge. Max no longer says, I'm bad with money. Now he says, I'm someone who saves and invests. That shift. That's everything. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but how do I actually reach $5,000? Good question. Because motivation is useless without a system. Step 1. Stop trying to save big. Most people fail because they aim too high. Save $1,000 this month, that's overwhelming. Instead, save $10 to $20 daily equivalent. Example, $15 per day equals approximately $450 per month. That feels doable. Step 2. Remove invisible money leaks. Here's what most people don't realize. You're not broke because of big expenses. You're broke because of small, repeated leaks. Max tracked his spending and found, subscriptions, $60. Food delivery, $120. Random spending, $150. That's $330 per month gone. Step 3. Automate everything. Max set, auto transfer to savings. Auto investing to monthly. Now he didn't decide to save, it just happened. Step 4. Focus on one goal only. Not investing. Not crypto. Not side hustles. Just reach $5,000. Single focus equals faster progress. The analogy that explains everything. Saving your first $5,000 is like pushing a car. At the beginning, it's heavy. It barely moves. You feel exhausted. But once it starts rolling, it becomes easier and easier. The truth nobody tells you. The first $5,000 is not about money. It's about discipline, identity, momentum. Once you build those, everything else becomes easier. Final motivation. Max didn't get rich overnight. He just stopped restarting from zero. And that's the real goal. Stop resetting. Start building. Because once you cross $5,000, you're no longer stuck. You're in the game.
Call to action. If this video helped you understand why saving your first $5,000 feels so hard, and what to actually do about it, make sure to subscribe. Because on this channel, we don't just talk about money, we build systems to grow it. And remember, start small, stay consistent, and let momentum do the rest.